Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Please take a moment now to subscribe and ring the bell to turn on video notifications. In today's video, I want to share with you the main differences between a business status of a DBA, which stands for Doing Business As, and an LLC, a limited liability company. This information will be helpful to those of you who plan to start a new business, but maybe you're just not sure if investing and forming an LLC is the right course of action for you right now, but still you would like to have a formal business structure and you think that a DBA might be the right option for you. The goal of the video is to help you decide whether a DBA or an LLC is the right option. By the way, here on my channel, you're welcome to check out a variety of videos on how to form an LLC, on business write-offs, on key tax and finance concepts. So let's start with the key concepts as I typically do. What is a DBA? A DBA stands for Doing Business As, and it is an assumed or fictitious name that your business operates under legally other than its legal name. For sole proprietors, having a DBA means that you can conduct business under a name other than your personal name, which certainly provides many great benefits, which we will discuss in this video too. Having said that, what is an LLC? An LLC, or a limited liability company, is a type of a business that is a separate legal entity from its owner. This type of business structure protects your personal assets from any liabilities incurred by your business. Now, there are instances when an LLC will not protect you. It's called piercing a corporate veil. And if you want to learn how that works, there's going to be a video here on my channel that will walk you through the specifics. By the way, since we're talking about a business structure, the sponsor of this video is Busy, powered by Inkfile. This is my favorite company to work with. Busy is one of the most affordable online incorporation services. It is extremely reliable. I personally used it, and they do pack in a bunch of great features that are useful when you start a business. I personally used Inkfile, and I cannot say enough good things about their customer service. Today, I'm happy to share a great offer with my subscribers. Use the link that I provided below to register your LLC or to use any of the services that they offer, and you will receive an entire year of registered agent service for free. There is no charge for it. It is a great value. And if you have questions about how Busy works, let me know in the comments below. I will be happy to help you out. There are advantages and disadvantages to operating under a DBA. The first advantage is an opportunity to open a business bank account. As a sole proprietor, you can use a DBA to open a business bank account and to collect payments using a name other than your personal name. It will help you keep your personal and business finances separate, because commingling is one of the biggest mistakes made by small business owners. I see that quite frequently. The IRS may actually go after you if you commingle your personal and your business income and expenses. Don't do it. So having a DBA is an excellent way to play it safe. A very simple setup is another advantage of setting up a DBA versus having an LLC. Registering a DBA is actually quick and very, very easy. The process varies by state, by the way, but it is generally uncomplicated, and it takes no longer than just a couple of weeks. In some cases, it can be as fast as 1 or 2 business days. Again, this will depend on the laws of your state. A DBA should be registered with your county clerk's office in the county where your business is located or where you conduct business if you don't have an actual physical office, an actual physical address. If your business is a general partnership, joint venture, or sole proprietorship, you will complete an assumed name certificate at the county clerk's office. Typically, if you visit your county clerk's website, their official website, you will find detailed instructions. The next important benefit of a DBA versus an LLC is that it offers a degree of privacy. Whether you run your own business or maybe you're part of a partnership, a DBA can help you keep your personal information safe from the public. With that being said, as you know, there are many exceptions to the rules, and this is no different here. I want you to keep in mind that the name of a DBA owner is public record. So if people really want to know who owns your business and they, want to really go above and beyond to find out, of course, they will be able to do so. They will eventually find out as it is public record. Now that we covered the main advantages of a DBA, let me share with you several disadvantages that you may want to consider. Let's start with personal liability because in my opinion, this should be on top of anyone's priority list. Unlike an LLC, a DBA does not legally protect your personal assets. So if something goes wrong and if someone files a lawsuit against your DBA, against your business, they're actually filing it against you. And at that point in time, your personal assets, such as your home, your car, anything else that you may own, that is going to be at stake. That means that you're responsible for paying any resulting fees with money from your personal assets and accounts if you lose that legal battle. If your business goes under and any debt that it has accumulated remains your debt. In real life, of course, it means that your personal assets, such as your house, your car, anything else that you may own, may be at risk. The key takeaway is that a DBA offers no legal protection whatsoever, and that is something to be considered. The next quite significant disadvantage of a DBA is that, again, unlike an LLC, having a DBA does not offer any tax advantages. Sole proprietors who are only doing business using a DBA don't receive any special tax benefits as LLCs and corporations do. Why is that, you may ask? Well, there's a very good answer. The IRS actually doesn't recognize a DBA as a business structure. As a result, any money that your business makes passes through to your personal tax return and is taxed according to your individual tax bracket. If you would like to learn about LLC tax advantages, please take a look at several videos linked in the description below. It is one of my favorite topics to discuss, by the way. So you will find some really interesting content in the video description below. Now that we covered the main advantages and disadvantages of running a business as a DBA, let's quickly go over several key points to consider if you want to set up an LLC. An LLC offers multiple advantages. First of all, and this is really one of the best advantages out there, an LLC provides a limited personal liability protection. Forming an LLC creates a separate legal entity from you as an owner. As a result, the LLC is legally responsible for the debts and any liabilities that it incurs, but you as an owner cannot be held liable. So you're safe no matter what happens. You may own the company, but your personal assets are protected even if your business is sued, if it takes on significant debt that at some point in time it will not be able to repay, or even if it files for bankruptcy, you will be protected. You may have heard of such thing as piercing a corporate veil. I briefly alluded to it in the beginning of this video, and it has to do with a situation where a court may decide that this limited liability protection should be taken away. I have a quick video that will cover and explain the details. Now, another quite significant advantage offered by an LLC is tax flexibility. As an LLC, you actually have more control over how you are taxed. Remember, earlier in this video, I mentioned that the IRS doesn't recognize a DBA as a separate business structure, and because of that, a DBA does not offer any tax flexibility or tax benefits whatsoever, while an LLC actually does. The majority of LLC owners choose pass-through taxation, but you may also decide to be taxed as corporations. I have several videos here on my channel that will help you learn more details about being taxed as a C corporation or as an S corporation. With all of that being said, LLCs have several disadvantages as well. The biggest disadvantage might be the cost of forming an LLC. Forming and maintaining an LLC is usually more expensive than registering a DBA. Many states also charge recurring costs for annual reports and/or franchise tax payments. DBAs only require two payments, one for the registration in the very beginning and also a renewal fee that is required every 5 years or so. Again, this will depend on your state. I hope that this quick video was helpful and helped provide a quick overview of the differences between a DBA and an LLC. Let me know what questions you have, and make sure that you drop me a comment in the comment section below. I would love to hear from you and also see if I can help answer your questions. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and share, and I will see you back here soon. Enjoy the rest of your day.